All right, guys, it looks like we are live, waiting for it to pop up here on YouTube. The screen is still black, but if you're checking this out, let's see. All right, it's starting to come around, and we are just about live, and there we are, guys. We are live. So I have my little stream thing set up, guys. Also, in the description, if you're checking this out later, I have the donation link in the description of the stream. It should be in there. Also, if you like to donate, I appreciate it. You don't have to; it's not necessary. But I do have some goals. I'm on the road to 1,000 subs, and I need that in 349 days, I think, from now. It was 350 yesterday, but we're going to try to get it going, guys. I have 282 subscribers right now. So starting from right there, so we still got a long way to go. So hopefully we can get that going. Got some Madden 20 franchise mode with the Oakland Raiders ringing it to you. Going to get through a few games here. We are in season 2. Also, I have a donation goal. I want to get a Yeti Snowball microphone. They cost $49. So we don't have anything donated for the Yeti Snowball microphone yet. So if you would like to donate and help for the cause, I appreciate it. But anyways, without further ado, guys, we're not going to waste too much time. I hope you guys like the layout. Also, I have a spin wheel, so I'm going to ask a question. And if you guys can answer the question, you'll get a chance to spin the wheel. And other than that, we're going to dive into the gameplay. Actually, we have a bye week. Appreciate you guys coming in, checking out the video. If you're checking out this later. So we are leading the AFC West at 3-2. The Chargers are 3-3. Chiefs are 2-4. They're not too far behind, and we have to play them now. So we are going to go ahead and try and slow down Patrick Mahomes. You're not going to stop him, man. He's just too good. I should disregard and just hopefully we could beat him. But if we could hold him to 250 yards passing, that would be off the chain. And I think I need a left. Let's see, where's that? Left guard? No. I need some defensive tackles, man. And it's Tyler Shelvin out of LSU. That'd be a good pickup to get right there. I would like to get him. If I could get him in the second round, that'd be off the chain. Let's see, what is he? Mid-round, second rounder. So I had to get him in the first round, but he would be a nice power rusher. 354 pounds. I'm pretty sure you can put some pressure on the quarterback. And here's a third round, Cordavius Quincy, fourth round. See, we could get some pretty good players here. And what else I need? A middle linebacker. I only have one middle linebacker that I'm really interested in getting. Jacob Phillips may be somebody we can get and mold him into field general. And here's Tough Borland out of Ohio State. Might want to get him. But way down here is our field general. And these guys aren't adding up. Here's fifth rounder. And these guys are not adding up to anything. So, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive into the game. Let's see injuries. The injury report for both teams real quick. So we're without Maurice Hurst. He'll be back. And we're without Josh Jacobs. But we do have Brian Robinson Jr., and he's pretty good out of Alabama. And the Chiefs are without Derek Nnadi. He's out for 6 weeks, 79 overall defensive tackle. So without getting pressure on the quarterback and everything, let's go ahead and dive into this gameplay. Like I said, we do play the moment, CPU versus CPU. I appreciate the like on the video, guys. I appreciate the like. I see it right there on my YouTube. Appreciate the like. We got 2 concurrent viewers, and we got 1 like, so that's good. Let's go ahead and dive in, guys. If you want to know what I'm drinking caffeine-free Diet Coke. I'm diabetic, and I have my 1 cup of coffee full of caffeine early in the morning. So I don't want to take in too much more caffeine, because too much caffeine is not really good for you. And also, I do like soda every now and then, but I don't want the sugar because I'm diabetic. So I drink Diet Coke, caffeine free. It's the Walmart brand. I don't need to get anything spectacular or anything. It looks like the Chiefs already got on the board with 7 points.
This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal.
I gotta turn down the volume on the TV because I don't want it to pick up on my microphone. All right, let's see if the Raiders can tie this ball game up, guys. Brian Robinson Jr. is the halfback. Got 2 of his wide receivers at the bottom, right on the screen. Carr scrambling out, needs to get rid of it. Not going to get rid of it in time. Going to get sacked by Frank Clark. Wow. Not good, guys. 2nd and goal now. It's going to be a little distance. The 15-yard line. Trips bunch at the bottom of the screen for Derek Carr. Brian Robinson Jr. is the halfback, and here's a pass underneath the Darren Waller. And we got a penalty. Hopefully it's roughing the passer. It is roughing the passer. We got to get a new set of downs. And that's on Kalen Saunders. All right, so now from the 4, 1st and goal, I formation, play action. Going to the left side, straight to Darren Waller, and he's not going to get in the end zone. Only got about 1 yard, 2 yards. I formation again. Derek Carr. Going to drop back the pass. Graham surveying the field. Stands tall, hits the back of the end zone, and it's Zay Jones for the touchdown. No, that's Tyrell Williams for the end zone. Tying this ball game up, hopefully, after the extra point. And stop the Chiefs, and we're in the red zone. We have a chance to take the lead. Let's go with these Oakland Raiders. Derek Carr drops back the pass from the single back, goes over to the slant to Zay Jones, and he has enough for the 1st down. Oh, a yard shy. Coming out in the odd formation now. Derek Carr going to take the snap, delay handoff. Doesn't get the handoff in time, and said he's going to get sacked by Wilson. There was a lot of teeth back there in the play. I think that was a delayed handoff fake. 3rd and 6 now. Offset I. Derek Carr goes across the middle, hits his man. That's Zay Jones again. He has enough for the 1st down and more. Down to the 2-yard line. Zay Jones is a good wide receiver. Not the best, but he gets open. Trips bunch at the top of the screen. Derek Carr scrambling. Goes to the right side, checks it down. Going to take a penalty. Hits Brian Robinson Jr., and it's going to be a holding on the offense. And they're going to call this on Denzel Good. And now, coming out in the spread formation, single back. Goes over the middle to Darren Waller. He takes a big hit, but holds on to it. Derek Carr is 12 and 13 on the game. So now it's only 2nd and goal from the 4. And here's a handoff. No, it's a play action. Standing tall in the pocket, has all day in the pocket. Goes to the back of the end zone, goes it away, man. Smart move. The pressure was coming. After a while, you got to get rid of it sooner than that. Derek Carr from the quad tight. Going over the middle, hits his man. And that is Brian Robinson Jr. playing wide receiver in the slot and gets open and gets enough for the touchdown. And he just beat his man. And that was
Seemed like they were
Davis
so focused
covering
on
him,
the
I
guys
think.
out wide that they forgot about him out of the backfield.
Yep, cool. So now it's 14-7. Now the Chiefs are in the red zone. Now the Chiefs are in the red zone on the 18-yard line. And this is where Mahomes gets things cooking. Goes to the right side, checks it down to Kelsey. Kelsey got running room, got enough for the first down, down to the 5-yard line.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another
Now
first
1st and
down.
goal from the 5. Mahomes goes to the back of the end zone. Hits Travis Kelsey for the touchdown. Travis Kelsey gets open. His 4th touchdown on the year for Travis Kelsey. I don't know if you guys can hear the in-game commentary, so I'm just saying whatever it is. I'm not saying everything they say, but like certain things that they say, I'll let you guys know what they're saying. So the Oakland Raiders kicked a field goal to end the half. So Raiders are up 17-14. And now we got 2 likes on the video, on the stream. I appreciate you guys coming in, checking out the gameplay. Don't forget I have the donation link down in the description if you like to donate. Here's Brian Robinson getting busy and bopping and weaving and gets brought down. He has 16 carries for 68 yards. Empty backfield now for the Raiders. 2nd and goal from the 2. Derek Carr takes the snap. Pressure coming. Takes it down to Brian Robinson Jr. He gets to the line of scrimmage. Actually, he lost a yard. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Here's Derek Carr taking the snap. Goes to the back of the end zone. Hits Zay Jones, but he's out of bounds. I have to kick a field goal, probably. Sometimes they go for it in these situations. And they did kick the field goal. And now the Chiefs are in the red zone on the 12-yard line. Let's see what they do here. A touchdown and an extra point gets them the lead. And it goes to the end zone. Here's Travis Kelsey again. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kansas City is going to take the lead. This is actually a good game, guys. Raiders are playing pretty good. 21-20. And now the Raiders are in the red zone. Let's see what happens here. Coming in the I formation, 2nd and 5 on the 18-yard line. Here's a handoff to Brian Robinson Jr. He lowered his head, absorbs the hit, got 4 yards on the carry. Empty backfield now from the 13-yard line for the Raiders. Derek Carr is going to have to get rid of this. Goes to underneath, checks it down to Darren Waller with the reception. 1st and 10 now. I formation for the Raiders. Derek Carr under center. Going to hand this off to Brian Robinson Jr. and he gets brought down in the backfield. But he has 102 yards rushing on 23 carries. All right, offset I. Twins wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. Derek Carr's going to take the snap. Goes over to Zay Jones. Zay Jones almost into the end zone down at the 1-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal. Move those chains.
That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
All right, here comes Carr. Sending a man in motion under center. Going to take the snap. Delay handoff. And it's going to get brought down in the backfield. Brian Robinson Jr. now under 1,000 yards rushing after that run. Sorensen with the tackle. Now Derek Carr, empty backfield, pressure's coming, gets rid of it. It's Darren Waller in the end zone. Touchdown, Oakland. The Raiders are going to regain the lead. And they may go for 2 here. And they are going to go for 2. Now here's the handoff. And Engo goes nowhere. Breland Speaks gets in the backfield. Engo, the fullback. I don't know if you want him running the football in that situation, but they went with him and didn't get much. Even if he would have got the ball and had the time to run, I don't think he had the speed to get in the end zone. 1st and goal First and 10 from the 19 inside the red zone. Mahomes checks it down to Kelsey, and Patrick Mahomes is 17 of 18 for 218 yards and 3 touchdowns this game. Patrick Mahomes just will not be denied his yards, and that's what they always say in this game, and I'm mimicking them because Patrick Mahomes is just a beast like that. Mahomes goes to number 14, that's Sammy Watkins, I believe. And they got a face mask tackling us extra yards to that reception.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. They'll run it with Williams.
And Williams going to get in the end zone.
Into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Damian Williams is a good halfback, guys. He really can run the football, and he finds a way to get yardage. Not the speediest receiver halfback, but he got enough deceptive speed. He got enough power, though. And here's Mahomes. Goes to the left side, and it's broken up. Was looking for Travis Kelsey, so it's 27-26. Fourth quarter action, guys. Raiders back in the red zone. Now, from the gun, hand off to Brian Robinson Jr. Looking for some running room. Gets a nice gain. 4-yard pickup. Quad tight from the gun. And here's a delay handoff to Brian Robinson Jr. again. Gets a nice gain. Gets 3 more yards. Going to be 3rd and 3. Quad gun tight again. And here's a pass over the middle. And that was a bullet in it. That just falls incomplete. Nobody could catch that. 4th and 3. Ray's going to have to kick a field goal. And Rays take the lead 29-27. But now the Chiefs have the ball on the 8-yard line. 1st and goal. Mahomes from the gun. Spread formation. Raiders need to get some pressure on. Here's Damian Williams. And he gets a nice game. He only has 52 yards on 14 carries, but he has a touchdown. Red formation again. Single back. Here's a handoff to Damian Williams, and he does it to the end zone again. Damian Williams will not be denied. This has been a back and forth game, guys. The Chiefs do not want to fall too far in this race of the AFC West. And they are trying to get victory right here against the first place Raiders in the AFC West. And here's a pitch out to Brian Robinson Jr. and doesn't get anything going on that pitch play. And blocking the back, that's going to be minus yards. Denzel Good.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
And here's Derek Carr. Needs to get rid of it. Fires to the right side. Hits his man. That's Zay Jones with the reception. It'll be 2nd and 11. 345 yards for Derek Carr and 3 touchdowns. Not a bad game for both teams. It's just whoever wants it more is going to win this ball game. 2nd and 11 from the 20. Derek Carr, empty backfield. Stand tall, checks it down to Brian Robinson Jr., who pulls a juke move, gets enough for the first down. Move those chains. Raiders need a touchdown, though. They're down by 5. And Derek Carr, empty backfield. They send the blitzes picked up, and they check it down to Brian Robinson Jr. He gets out of bounds. Now he's coming out in a single back formation. 2nd and goal from the 5. Derek Carr going to the end zone. Here's Tyrell Williams. Touchdown, Oakland. And the Raiders regain the lead. What a ball game we have on our hands, guys, for the first game of the stream. Man, if you're enjoying it, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn your bell notifications on so you don't miss the next stream. We are doing it live here on RaySportsGaming, brought to you by EA Sports, Madden NFL 20 franchise mode. Ray is going for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Carr. Here's Tyrell Williams, who had the touchdown for the 2-point conversion, and now the Raiders are up by 3. Who is going to win this game? We are actually going to watch this drive just so if there's going to be any type of CPU cheese, we're going to watch it right happen right before our face.
Mahomes now on first down.
Ooh, here's Sammy Watkins right there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas
That's a pretty good play. That's how you get yards in a hurry. You throw them comeback routes, and if they're playing farther deep, you can actually extend that comeback a little bit. And here's a check down. Kelsey. Now 2nd and 3. Minute and 36 seconds left in the regulation. Here's a pass over the middle. Here's Damian Williams, and that's a penalty. And it's going to be roughing the passer, so tack on 15 extra yards. And that might have put them in field goal range. And Raekwon Davis out of Alabama is really upset about that play. And yep, the Chiefs are in field goal range, but they're not going for the field goal. They're going for the end zone. As Mahomes stands tall in the pocket, checks it down, but he's going to get a nice pickup. And that's Sammy Watkins. And runoff. Minute and 10 seconds left. Mahomes checks it down to Damian Williams. Inside the red zone now. They have all 3 of their timeouts. They're not calling any timeouts. I don't know why they're not calling any timeouts. But here's Mahomes scrambling out. Going to take the pressure. Loses the football. And scooped up by the Chiefs, and they will retain possession. And they call timeout finally. Wow, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Crunch time. Raiders need to put pressure on Mahomes. They don't need to give up those penalties. And here's a pass to the end zone. And touchdown, number 12. Who is that? Wow, he got wide open. I don't know how he got open. Evans. I don't know what Evans that is, but whoever that is. Zach Evans with the 28-yard reception. And that might be the ball game. We saw it right there. That was a heck of a game by the Raiders, but they didn't come out with the victory.
They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope.
Wow, Mahomes will not be denied. Beautiful pass play, beautiful call. That looked like the Super Bowl against the 49ers, except for it was to the opposite side. Wow.
500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile,
look at both players. Mahomes, 93 completion percentage, 29 of 31, 362 yards, no interceptions, 4 touchdowns. Derek Carr had just as good of a game. I mean, 77 completion percentage. I'll take that any day. 4 touchdowns, 284 yards. Actually had more than Mahomes. Brian Robinson Jr. had 109 yards rushing, 4 yards of carry, no touchdowns. That's the only thing we was denied. But here it is. Damian Williams had 2 touchdowns for the Chiefs. After 3.8 yards of carry, Brian Robinson Jr. getting involved in the passing game led all receivers with 12 catches, 131 yards, and a touchdown. Zay Jones had 101 yards and 9 catches. Sammy Watkins, 7 catches for 83 yards. Travis Kelce, 7 catches, 79 yards, 2 touchdowns. Couldn't stop Travis Kelce. That's how it goes down, guys. Damian Williams also had a receiving touchdown for the Chiefs. Darren Waller with a touchdown. Tyrell Williams with 2 touchdowns, 5 catches for 50 yards. And Zach Evans, the rookie out of South Dakota, 1 catch, 28 yards, and the go-ahead touchdown. Wow. And Colton Miller was the only person that gave up a sack. And Max Crosby with a sack. Damian Wilson with a half sack. Juan Thornhill with a half sack. Jonathan Hankins and Kaliki Hudson with half sacks. No interception. That's right. No interception. Fourth fumble by Kaliki and Hudson out of Michigan, the middle linebacker. Well, that's one game down, guys, and we take a loss. Wow, what a game. All right, so we didn't get any XP points. We do have some upgrades. We're just going to let the CPU upgrade these guys. Not really worried about too much, guys. But we're not going to get nothing for the we have an injury on our hands. And it's Cleveland Farrell. Wow. All right, I got a fix for that. And we may see something, guys. Cleveland Farrell may lose his starting position. But I'm going to go to depth chart because I was starting Cleveland Farrell at right end, but now I can go ahead and start Max Crosby over there and have Arden Key right there. We can have Arden Key right here as well. And we can have Max Crosby right there. And we can have Raekwon Davis there. So there we go, guys. Max Crosby, 78 overall, going to start on the right end. See how well he does. Raekwon Davis, 80 overall, left end. This might be better, guys. I haven't seen Cleveland Farrell with any sacks since the start of the season. I think he may have one. Let's go ahead and go to roster. And we are going to go right in here. We're going to look at Cleveland Farrell, at his stats, and we'll see how well he did. Actually, has 2 sacks, and he has 6 tackles for loss, 16 total tackles, 4 assisted, 12 solo tackles. But he's not really having a bad game. Had a decent 4.5 sacks, 2019. But let's look at Max Crosby. Max Crosby, backing up, already has 3 sacks, 7 tackles for a loss, 18 total tackles. Max Crosby is the real deal, guys. He's the real deal. Max Crosby doing good in real life as well. So congratulations to Max Crosby and the Raiders for having a decent season, guys. They're doing all right. They lost their last game, but they'll be all right. All right, so we got a cornerback, and we're going up against Chris Harris Jr., is it? Yep, Chris Harris Jr. Now, the way that I see it, Derek Carr had an excellent game last time, so we're not going to really worry about Chris Harris Jr. too much. We're going to disregard him. I know you guys saying he may be good, but we just need to beat the Broncos. After taking that L, we are tied with the Chargers at 3-3. They have a draw, so we have to win. We have to win some games, guys, and we're up against the Broncos. All right, last place. Let's look at some. Let's see here. I knew I said I wasn't going to re-sign a lot of these guys. Tahir Whitehead, I don't think I want to re-sign him. He's 82 speed, 72 overall. He fixed the scheme, but for $3 million to back up somebody, I don't want to do it. And Eric Harris, I may want to re-sign him. Johnny Dixon, 92 speed, 66 overall. 2 years for oh wow. He wants over $3 million to back up somebody? No. Jordan Choon, 4 years. He wants wait a second, 4. He wants $3 million almost $3 million to be way down on the depth chart. No, it's not working that way. So a lot of these guys I'm not really interested in. Like I may get Eric Harris. I'm not interested in Tariq Whitehead. Johnny Dixon's not going to get signed. And Jordan Kuchun not going to get signed. Derek Carey, I may want to re-sign him. 85 speed. He's up there in age, but he's not going to regress too much. And Denzel Good, I may re-sign him as well, even though he's 29 years old, but he'd be a good backup. And another thing I noticed, guys, I forgot to put Richie Incognito back at the starting position at left guard. I don't know why they didn't do that automatically. Oh, yeah, he is. He's there. But who's starting at right guard? Oh, Denzel Good starting at right guard. Oh, because Gabe Jackson is now healed. I don't know why he's not in there. Okay, my bad. All right, so Denzel Good back up there. Alex Barnes there. Gabe Jackson. And we're going to put Richie Incognito where Alex Barnes is. So I don't know why they didn't put Gabe Jackson back at right guard. Denzel Good was actually doing pretty good. But let's go ahead and see what we have here. Left outside linebacker. I know I just got a good left outside linebacker, but I think right outside linebacker, let's see. Brian Upshaw came out. 4th ranked. And Aaron Mosley out of Toledo. Not Nolan Davenport. 4th. Okay. So we got 2 4th round picks. This is exactly where I might want to go. Let's look at left outside linebackers, run stopper. Earl Caldwell. He might be a good left outside linebacker that we can move over to right outside linebacker. Micah Parsons. Jamar Watson. I like Jamar Watson. He's a power rusher. We look at some of these speed rushers too. And power rusher Tyson Madden. And one more guy here. Let's go to defensive tackles, and we'll scout somebody's first attribute here. Robert Hoke. What's up, Blue Series? How's it going, man? I appreciate the like, Blue Series, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate the like. All right, guys. And I don't know why my chat bot's not talking to you guys in the chat, but I do have the donation link down in the description if you guys want to donate. Also, I have a spin wheel that I could pop up. I'm gonna show it to you guys real quick. Okay, let's see. Hold on, God. Oh, here we go. So I have the spin wheel right here. It's gonna pop up in a sec. So what I'm gonna do, like sometime in this stream, I'm going to it's not popping up. There it goes. I'm going to ask a question. If you get the question right in the chat, you're going to be able to spin the wheel. One of the things is I have to do 5 push-ups. One of them I have to do 5 sit-ups. One I have to dab. And what's the other one? One is an extra spin, and the 3 white ones are losses. So you just lose a turn. You just spun for nothing. So that's just to make it a little interesting, guys. So that's that. So stick around if you want to spin the wheel. When I get monetized or whatever, or come across some extra money, I'm gonna change this wheel to there's gonna be a prize in there. So Maybe a gift card, a $5 gift card or something like that. There's Streamlabs. Streamlabs finally getting down. All right, Blue Series. I'll see you in a little bit, man. All right, so we're getting ready to take on these Broncos. Let's see what we got here, guys. So yeah, I appreciate Blue Series dropping that like on this stream. We got 29 playbacks. I know college football's on. I'm glad you guys coming by and hanging with your boy RaySportsGaming. You know, I am Ray. Von Miller has 37 tackles. Clayvon Chason only 13 tackles. We gotta see if he can get more involved. Justin Simmons, Lamarcus Joyner having an outstanding season for us. Had a couple late game picks. One went for pick 6 or something like that. I know it ended the game. But yeah. We're kicking a field goal. Got the field goal. They got a field goal. And now we're in the red zone, guys.
This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely.
See, here we go. All right, from the ace back. There's a handoff to Brian Robinson Jr. Gets enough for a yard or two.
2 yards on the pickup there. 2nd and 8. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time.
All right, 2nd and 8.
No excuses.
Hard drops back to pass, goes to the right side. Hits Zay Jones on a slant pattern. Enough for the first down. Split back from the gun. For Derek Carr, 3 wide receivers set. Gonna hand this off to Brian Robinson Jr. Sheds the tackle, fighting for extra yards. Nice gain right there. 2nd and goal from the 4 now. There's a delayed handoff to Brian Robinson Jr. fighting for yards. If bulldoes himself in the end zone, touchdown Oakland. Brian Robinson Jr. will not be denied. See that again, guys, because he was stuffed in the backfield. He just dragging defenders as he gets met. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Good job, Brian Robinson Jr. All right, 10-6. Nobody scoring yet. Oakland Raiders, I think they got an interception. Interception by Vontaze Burfict. We are already in the red zone. Raiders on the 13-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see what happens here, guys. Handoff. Brian Robinson Jr. breaks a tackle, gets a nice little gain. 20 carries for 50 yards and a touchdown. Not really having a day, but he got that one touchdown. Quad tight. And going to the back of the end zone is picked up by number 22, Kareem Jackson.
Picked off by Kareem Jackson. A critical error there in a tight game.
Wow, Carmen. We need those points because we would have been up by 7. But they didn't do nothing with the ball. And now the defense has to hold up for 2 minutes and 46 seconds. And they drop back to pass. Drew Lock goes over the middle. Here's number 83.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Drew Lock thrown 2 interceptions thus far in this game. And this is a rivalry game, guys. That's why the score is so low probably. Last rivalry game was against the Chiefs. It was a high-scoring game. Now both defenses are not giving up anything. Here's a run play by Philip Lindsay. That's a 1st down, 1st and goal. Raiders need to hold on and can't let them in the end zone. Here's another fake handoff. Here's pressure. Going to get to the quarterback. Loses the football. It's scooped up by the Raiders. That's the turnover that they needed.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity.
Let's see who got in there.
If they take the ball
Markel
downfield and
Lee,
score, they've got a chance to
PJ
win the game.
Hall.
Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week
PJ
is
Hall
going to go
comes
well
in
for
there.
him.
On the other side,
And then Markel Lee pounces on it.
turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball so important. I know
Nice.
they're going to have all kind of ball security.
That's what I'm talking about. Recovery by Markel Lee. All we got to do is hold on to the football. And that's it. Raiders victorious. That was a hard-fought game, guys. That was even more exciting than the Chiefs game. You know, the Chiefs game was back and forth.
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it?
Montez Burfict with the interception.
Close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images.
Let's see what the stats look like.
So for the Raiders,
Drew Lock, 232 yards passing, 60 completion percentage, 2 interceptions. Derek Carr, 62 completion percentage, 145 yards and an interception. Brian Robinson with the only touchdown in the game. Philip Lindsay, we held him to 62 yards on 21 carries. Kendrick Bourne, 5 catches, 71 yards, led all receivers. Our top receiver was Hunter Renfro with 3 catches for 52 yards. Zay Jones, 6 catches for 43 yards. Brian Robinson got involved in the passing game. Jawan James allowed 2 sacks, and Gabe Jackson allowed 2 sacks. And Raekwon Davis with 2 sacks. Derek Wolfe had 2 sacks for them. Jonathan Hankins and P.J. Hall had sacks. And P.J. Hall forced a fumble on his sack, and it was recovered by Markel Lee. I gotta see tackles for a loss. I want to see Max Crosby had 3 tackles for a loss. And Raekwon Davis had a tackle for loss. Clavon Chason had a tackle for loss. We want to get him involved more in the rush game and rushing the QB. Montez Burfict, Lamarcus Joyner, I just talked about him. He got an interception this game. That's going to do it for this game. So we are moving around. What's up, Alex Courtney? What's up, man? How's it going, brother? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through, man. I got a little bit of Coach XP. I don't think that's enough to do anything as far as getting my coach any. I just wanted to congratulate you on the victory, Coach. I know the season has been a little bumpy up and down up to this point, but you gonna give me some XP? He didn't give me no XP. Cornerback. Let's see what we got from the cornerback scenario. 1,000 XP for all receivers. I take it. And then let's see, no injuries. Let me see. I got 12, 30. And Coach XP. Let's see, what can we get here? I don't have the master trade yet. Nothing. I want to get this D-line training boost. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Hopefully we can get that pretty soon. All right, let me go to. I need to go to injury report. And Maurice Hurst should be coming back pretty soon. Josh Jacobs will be back pretty soon. All right, let's go ahead and advance the week. Our next opponent is the Chiefs again. Wow, how we hit the Chiefs? We just played the Chiefs 2 weeks ago. Maurice Hurst still can't come back. He can't return yet, so he's still out, but he's healed. And let's see. I know I said I was going to resign somebody in here. Eric Harris, 90 speed. He only wants $1 million for 1 year. 1.3 million. So let's go ahead and give him 1.35. See if he accepts. Yeah, he accepted. Cool. Derek Carrier, 1.53 million. And I think he 85 speed, so we may want to keep him. Let's see. 0.6. We're gonna keep him for 3 years. And we still got a lot of we still got a lot of he resigned, and Denzel Good. I said I want to resign him to 1 year deal. So I will assign him I'll resign him for 4 years. He'll be a backup, but we'll still have 30 million to deal with. Ooh. Because Denzel Good actually did good. You see that? No pun intended. Denzel Good did do good when he was in the game while Gabe Jackson was out. But I think center, we need to address the center position because Rodney Hudson's getting up there in age. All right, we got that covered. Middle linebacker. We really need to work. We really need somebody in middle linebacker position. And I think I want to get Dimitri Moore out of Vanderbilt. He got A- awareness. A- awareness goes a long way, guys. That's hard to get. And he fits the scheme. Let's see. He's an early round, second rounder, so we may get him for. I don't know, man. I don't know if we'll be able to get him, and it depends where we land at, guys. Cornerbacks. Patrick Surtain, Trey Dean, Tyson Campbell out of Georgia, Eric Stokes. Can't get no more going. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see if we can beat these Chiefs. They beat us last time, guys. We want to win one of these games to get the tiebreaker. Appreciate you guys coming in and checking me out. I know college football's on. I said that already, but college football's on. I know. I'm trying to figure out what happened with LSU. Did they play? Because I was looking for the game on ESPN.com, and I was going to watch the LSU game. But some people are telling me that they lost to Missouri, and I'm trying to figure out where was the game at. How come I didn't see it? So, but yeah, if LSU lost, that's a bummer, man. But I think I want to see the McNeese State game, McNeese State Cowboys out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. But maybe they didn't play because of the hurricane. I'm not sure. So let's see. Patrick Mahomes in the red zone, fake handoff, going to the back of the end zone, hits Sammy Watkins. It's a touchdown. Sammy Watkins.
His second touchdown on the.
Wow, second touchdown of the season, and it was a beauty too. We got to kick a field goal. We didn't get anything. Oh man, we don't need to see this replay because it's actually the Sammy Watkins touchdown. For some reason, they showed the last booth review even after you simmed way past it. 7-0, 15-yard line. Mahomes looking to try to put some more points on the board. Here's a handoff to Damian Williams, looking for some room, bobbing and weaving, brought down. Damian Williams, 15 carries for 52 yards last week.
15 carries, 52 yards.
All right, 2nd and 8. That's it for the first quarter, guys. They didn't get the ball off. So we got to hold Ray's got to hold the Chiefs to a field goal. They don't want to fall down 2 touchdowns because that's going to be hard to catch up with Mahomes being QB. And we are on all Madden default, guys, for CPU versus CPU in this series. And here's checking down to Damian Williams. He doesn't get much. He's tackled by number 55.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
And 3rd and 10 from the 15. Here's a fake handoff. Mahomes under pressure. Doesn't get rid of it in time. Going to get brought down by none other than Raekwon Davis and Max Crosby. Both of them got to the quarterback. 5th sack for Raekwon Davis out of Alabama. That kick a field goal. That's what we needed, guys. But now we got to put points on the board. That field goal's good. Raiders got to do something against this Chiefs defense. Didn't do nothing. Now we're in the red zone. See what Derek Carr and the Raiders have cooked up, guys. I don't know. This backboard is hurting my back. I'm going to have to put. Here's a handoff to Brian Robinson Jr. Breaks the tackle. Gets a nice gain. There we go. Yeah, that's better. All right, 1st and 10 now. Let's see what Derek Carr has. Goes to the left side. We're looking for his man. It looks like pass interference. We're looking for Hunter Renfrow. It is pass interference.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
All right.
Everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control.
And that is caught. Touchdown.
Hey, Jones with the reception.
From 4 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
That's what the Raiders needed, guys.
There on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route.
All right, there we go. Got it. All right, here we go. I forgot to fast forward to the field goal, but that's all right. We kick the field goal. Kick is up and stood upright. Jake Veretti. And we held him, and we got the ball back in the red zone. We're on the 18-yard line with 2 minutes left in the first half. Empty backfield for Derek Carr. Pass underneath to Darren Waller. Reception, that's enough for a first down. Move those chains, Raiders. Alex from the gun. Derek Carr sets up the screen. It's Brian Robinson Jr. has the edge. He got the first down and got brought down at the 2-yard line. Raiders move those chains once again. Beautiful call by the Raiders right there. Caught the Chiefs off guard. Here's Derek Carr. Goes across to the middle. On the slant pattern, here's Tyrell Williams. Touchdown Raiders. And the Raiders take the lead. 5th touchdown reception. Oh, but then they scored a touchdown. Then they scored another touchdown. We scored a touchdown. We had the ball in the red zone on the 14-yard line in the 3rd quarter with 5 minutes and 31 seconds left in the quarter. Well, 5:05 now from the offset eye. From the 14-yard line, Derek Carr. RPO. Here's Tyrell Williams short of the first down.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Brilliant Speaks is still out. And so is Nandi. 3rd and 2 from the quad gun tight. And here's a pass over to Brian Robinson coming out of the backfield. He has enough for the first down, holds on to it. Derek Carr has 3 touchdown passes and 77 yards passing. And Brian Robinson just got his 37-yard receiving. My bad. Forgot I actually exited out of the game, but we're back in the game. First and goal from the 5. Offset eye. Derek Carr doesn't get rid of it in time. Going to take a second. It's Ward coming in. Coming off from the safety blitz, or the cornerback blitz.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Second and goal from the 8-yard line. Derek Carr scrambling, gets rid of it, throws in the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Just had to get rid of it. Raiders can tie this ball game up with a field goal, so they don't want a turnover. Derek Carr going, checks it down. Here's Darren Waller, and he falls well shy of the goal line. So they have to kick a field goal. Hopefully they make it this time. Tie ball game at 24. Chiefs have the ball in the red zone now. And we're just starting we're a little bit into the fourth quarter. Mahomes, this is where he likes to get down. In the fourth quarter, here's a pass play. It's Hardman.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
That's enough for a first down for the Chiefs.
2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. A field goal could get
Now from the spread formation, here's a handoff to Damian Williams.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
He only got a yard on that run play, but here's Patrick Mahomes now from the spread formation again. Got Travis Kelce. Here's a handoff to Damian Williams, and he gets into the end zone untouched. Touchdown Chiefs. Damian Williams just ran that with ease. It's like no effort. Nobody was even ready for that run play. Damian Williams just ran that for 8 yards into the end zone. But the Raiders fight back all the way to the 5-yard line on the first and goal. And we still have plenty of time left in regulation from the I formation. I'm not sure what formation the Chiefs were in, but it worked. Brian Robinson Jr. got brought down in the backfield.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Second and goal.
Back to the 8-yard line now.
Here's Brian Robinson Jr. going to get brought down again. What are the Raiders doing? Are they killing Klein?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
Quad tight gun for the Raiders from the 10-yard line. Carr dumps it over to Brian Robinson Jr. fighting for the yard. He's going to get brought down awkwardly. That was a bad mistake. If that's a face mask penalty. And it is a face mask penalty on Ross Chester, number 94. New set of downs for the Raiders. It's going to be first and goal on the 1. They're coming out in the goal line formation. I wouldn't doubt if it's a run. Here's a handoff to Brian Robinson Jr. fighting for the end zone and going to fall into the end zone. Touchdown, Oakland Raiders. Brian Robinson Jr. with another touchdown run for him. Now the extra point's good. Raiders had the ball. Now the Chiefs had the ball. Now it's overtime. All right, the Raiders had the ball in the red zone. I think the Chiefs had the ball first, but I think Oakland may have had the ball first. And here's a pass to the back of the end zone. It's picked off in the end zone by Jason Verrett. Now the Chiefs, all they got to do is kick a field goal. And that's exactly what they did, guys. They kicked a field goal. It's 34-31. And the Raiders lose another game to the Chiefs. So the Chiefs own the tiebreaker against the Raiders if it is a tie ball game. 450 yards passing for Derek Carr, 1 takeaway, 77 rushing yards. They had 142 rushing yards, 328 passing yards.
So for the Chiefs, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5.
3 touchdowns apiece for both quarterbacks. Mahomes 78 completion percentage. Damian Williams 120 yards and a touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. 64 yards and a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes even got some rushing yards. Macaulay
Thanks for tuning in,
Hardman,
everybody. Alongside
157 yards
Coach
and 2
Davis, we
touchdowns.
thank
Hunter
our
Renfro,
entire crew. I'm Greg
121 yards and
Wrone.
a
This is
touchdown.
the
Zay Jones,
NFL on
105
EA
yards and a
Sports.
touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 81 yards and a touchdown. Darren Waller, 80 yards, no touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 74 yards on 6 catches and a touchdown. Brian Robinson got involved in the passing game. Colton Miller gave up a sack. And Raekwon Davis had 1.5 sacks. Max Crosby had a half sack. Him and Max Crosby got in there at the same time. Max Crosby and Raekwon Davis got in the backfield at the same time. Bryson Albright and Charvarius Ward with half sacks. With a sacks apiece, I'm sorry. Interceptions by Vontez Burfict and Jason Verrett. And pass deflection by LaMarcus Joyner and Kendall Fuller. No forced fumbles. Raiders are under 500. Or they are 500. Let me check, guys. Let me check real quick. We'll see what maybe we got some upgrades. Let's see what the upgrades are. Not quite yet for the XP there. And no, and we are 500 exactly, guys. 500 exactly. All right, so let's go ahead and advance the week. Appreciate you guys hanging in with the boy. All right, guys. Let's see. We're playing the Panthers. Chargers are now the lead for the AFC West. Chiefs are 4-5. I didn't know they were 4-5. So we still got a lead over them. We got to beat these Panthers, guys. But you know what? I think I'm going to end the stream right here, guys. I don't see anybody in the stream. So if you want to see more Madden NFL 20 franchise mode with the Oakland Raiders, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn your bell notifications on, and let me know in the comment section how you found this video. I'm just curious on what search term you guys are searching for. I want to use that as my keyword. So help your boy out. If you haven't already, hit that like button on this stream on this video if you're watching it later. And I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys when we take on the Carolina Panthers and do some XP, some scouting, and some scenarios here, guys. But other than that, I appreciate you guys hanging with the boy. I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace.